is the one running the script. Today, I want to talk about the neuroscience of avoidance and how to retrain your reading brain. Hello, and welcome to the Smart Reading Trauma series. And I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Today, we want to have an amazing conversation on what's happening to your brain. Why is your brain avoiding books? What exactly is going on? There's a neuroscience of avoidance going on right there. And I'm going to be showing you how to retrain your brain for reading again. Retrain your reading brain. There's something called the reading brain. You're welcome to this conversation. What you want to do now is to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this live with someone that should be here because this conversation you've never heard it anywhere else. And finally, you can get back your reading brain and get back to your books. Let's go. I want to begin with this truth. If you're struggling with your reading, if you see books, you buy books, but you can't read them, you don't finish them. And there's this guilt, especially now the year is ending. There's this guilt, you're feeling sad that you're not achieving your reading goals as such that you would have wanted. Let me say this, there's a secret war inside your mind. And you're welcome to the conversation again. If you're just meeting me, hi, I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. What you want to do is to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section, where are you joining in from? Let me tell you this truth. Most reading attempts don't fail because you lack desire. No, they fail because your brain is fighting a battle you did not know exists. There's a battle that exists that your brain is fighting. So you pick up a book with good intentions, and the next minute you are rearranging your table. The next minute you're scrolling on Instagram. And the next thing you convince yourself, oh, I'll start tomorrow. Even if I don't finish it, I'm going to still do it. It's not just 3 pages, I will still read it. You pick up a book with good intentions, but you never finish. If it feels right, it feels like disinterest. It feels like it really is protection mode. Hmm. Hello, lovely. Hi. Your brain is actually on protection mode. What's happening at this moment is that your brain is trying to guard you. That's what's going on. It's guarding you from the very habit that will help you rise. It's guarding you, saving you from the very habit that can save you. And there's a reason it's happening. Your reading brain is trying to hide. Reading trauma is real. Reading avoidance is not laziness, it's a neurological self defense. Write it down. Reading avoidance is not laziness, it's a neurological self defense. If reading feels heavy for you, it's not because you are weak. No, it's because your brain is tired. Your brain is tired of being hurt by reading. All of the hurtful experiences you had with reading, your brain is tired. It's literally shutting down when it sees books. Even though the other, so your reading brain is the one doing this. So even though the other part of your brain is saying, I love books. You hear something like this, you go and buy books. New Year is coming and you're saying, oh, this new year, at least 12 books, one book a month. Why can't I read it? And then you go and you buy the books. And every time you pick it, your reading brain just goes, I am tired. So what we call a neurological self-defense is what's going on. It's what's happening. I keep getting messages. Even today, I got messages. And the person goes, I think that I'm going through reading trauma. And this is why. I explain the whole story with me. I keep getting these messages daily. Hi, hello, you're welcome to the conversation today. Now, the truth is that there's something called the science of betrayal. Thank you, I can see it on the screen. Reading avoidance is not laziness, it is neurological defense. It is a neurological, your brain is defending you. Now, neuroscience calls it threat anticipation. There's something called the science of betrayal. And it's why too busy is actually a brain script. You know that, no, I'm too busy to do this, I'm too busy. It's a brain script. It's a brain script. It's not laziness. It's not busyness as well. It's not procrastination as such. It's actually a brain script. Neuroscience calls it threat anticipation. You've been hurt by reading so much that your brain, when it sees book, there's an anticipation of threat that goes on because they forced you to read, because they threatened you with books, because they said if you don't finish this 400-page book, that is where your exam questions are coming. And if you don't read this 6 credit unit course, you're not going to pass. And so something in you goes, I just need help. I just need help. Now, neuroscience calls it threat anticipation. Your brain avoids anything it associates with stress, pressure, or past failure. That's what happens. So when it comes to something like pressure, stress, past failure, your brain just shuts down. Your brain shuts down because your brain it keeps anticipating it. But there's a dangerous part to this. The dangerous part to this is that your brain doesn't care whether reading is good for you anymore once it sees it as a stress. Hello, Babalola. So good to have you here as well. Because your brain thinks this is stress, because your brain thinks this is pressure, because your brain thinks this cost me past failure. They mocked me, they ridiculed me when I couldn't read. My parents locked me up and said I wasn't going to play until I finished those Chinua Achebe's books. And all of this happened to me. What is now happening is that your brain doesn't care anymore if reading is good for you or not. Your brain only cares that it once felt overwhelming to read. It once felt hard to read. Now, when a reading task triggers old stress pathways, your brain responds by shutting down. Your brain responds in about 4 ways. I'm going to explain. And so that's what you're now saying that I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I'm too busy. No. No. What's going on is that your brain is shutting down. Your brain is avoiding the stress that comes with it, the pressure, the past failure. And it's dangerous. You need to start finding your way back. It's dangerous because your brain is not even interested anymore. At this point, because of the stress that has happened, your brain is no longer interested. All your brain is thinking is, let me save her. Let me save him. If this is hitting you, what you want to do now is to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Share this live with that professional. Every day ever since I started talking about reading trauma, I get messages. I get DMs, I get emails. Oh, great. That's the point. You feel like you have tomorrow, and so you're lazy to study. Exactly. Exactly. That's your brain playing the trick on you. So let me explain. Now, when I was saying that if this is hitting you somewhere, don't be here alone. Okay. Share this live with somebody. The world needs to hear that reading trauma is a thing and there's a way out. Before we continue, I've done a guide for you. So I don't want this to feel like problematic to you. I've done a guide, and the guide starts with why you read the way you do, and it contains 10 ways to heal from the reading trauma behind I'm too busy to read. What you want to do is to actually send me just put in the comment section. If you put in the comment section free, you get access to it. Or send us an email free to the smartspeakersacademy@gmail.com. Send an email free to the smartspeakersacademy@gmail.com, and you'll be able to get that guide right away. And then share this live with somebody. Don't be here alone, okay? So that we can have this conversation. There are about 4 things your brain responds by when it is feeling that reading is triggering old stress pathways. There are 4 things that happen, and I'm going to explain. Number 1 is lowered motivation. So for you, I can see in the comment section that says you feel like you still have tomorrow and you're lazy to read. That is trauma right there. What's happening to you is that your brain is saying, we're not motivated. We're not doing this. Exactly. It is up to parents to train their children. Good point, Mr. Babalola. Thank you for putting that out there, sir. Actually, to a very large extent, it is the parent's job, it's the educationist's job as well. Some people got good modeling, right? When it comes to reading from their parents. Now that's another group of people, okay? But school also contributed. I mean, that's another conversation. Let's go. But you're very correct, Mr. Babalola. Thank you for saying that, sir. Number two, heightening distraction. So number one, if you notice lowered motivation, you're suffering from reading drama. Your brain is responding by lowering the motivation because of the past experiences, past negative experiences that you had with reading. Number two, heightening distraction. You cannot concentrate on the book for 10 minutes. You are heavily distracted. You want to touch your phone, you want to go out and buy something. It now looks like that's the moment you want to go and tell your nanny that the jollof rice she made last night was not good. Where's the jollof rice since last night? How come is when you picked up a book, you remember that that's when you want to go? Next thing you remembered, oh, I haven't told my PA that I'm having this meeting at 1 p.m. today, and you're just everywhere. Heightened distraction every time you pick a book is a loud sign of reading trauma. Your brain is triggered because years back, you went through forced reading, you went through punishment for reading or with reading. So your brain is just saying stress, stress, stress. Number three, increase anxiety. Increase anxiety. Each time you pick a book, you feel anxious as opposed to feeling curious. If every time you pick a book, even though you feel curious, the anxiety is stronger than the curiosity. Suffering from reading trauma. And then these three things now lead to number four, the illusion of no time. So you begin to say things like, no time, I don't have time to read, I don't have time. Have you heard Bill Gates say that he does a book a week for years? Are you busier than Bill Gates? Hello, busy professional. Are you busier than he is? Now you may say, no, he has staff, he has team members working with him. If you run a system where you have team members, you have staff, you know that you are busier when you have that. You are busier when you have a system to run. You have a system of people working for you, you are busier. But you see, reading trauma can make you create an illusion of no time. Of no time. This makes I'm too busy feel true. Even when you actually have pockets of time that you could use. You're not too busy to read. You can eat, you can read. You can breathe, you can read. You can walk, you can read. If you can do social media every day, watch people's WhatsApp status, go through Instagram and check what does not concern you, what concerns you. Go through Facebook. You see all of that? You can read. But of course, reading trauma is making you feel that there are pockets of time that you have, but no, it's not for reading. You see this betrayal going on? It's subtle. So I call it the science of betrayal. Behind why too busy is a brain script, right? Too busy is your brain playing your script. It's your brain is playing your script clearly. But you see, this betrayal is subtle, but it's powerful. So your brain chooses low effort dopamine instead. So this is that they're not that hard. The quick hits that you get from scrolling on social media, the quick video you see on YouTube Shorts, your brain is now choosing it over easy tasks. Not because you are responsible for this choice. And again, not because you are irresponsible, but it's because your brain is wired for survival, not growth. I need you to write this for me in the comment section. My brain is for growth. My brain is for growth. Today's life is not going to be long. I will just walk you through a process that can help you rewire yourself. And I want you to live this life with one step forward. Okay? Reading trauma happens for years. It happens to people. They have to deal with this for years and all of that. But the truth is, to break the too busy circle, you must retrain your brain's reading response. Write it down. To break the too busy cycle, you must retrain your brain's reading response. It must be retrained. In our inner circle program, the book Bingers Brew, What we do is that we help busy professionals actually work through a rewiring process. Okay. So when we say coming to the book, we just go to we do a book a week and all of that. There's a process. It's not just carry book on at the beginning of the year and just start reading. No, there's a rewiring process. There's a process that goes on. So when we do our inner circle program for 1 year, we're doing it for years now. And the reason you keep seeing results and testimonials is because there's a process to walk them through. Okay. So there are about a lot of ways to do this, but today I'm just going to be sharing with you 4 ways you can actually walk through a journey of stop, or a journey of ending that circle of I'm too busy. It's feeling like it's true. You're even owning it. People that are saying this is because they're not as busy as I am. They don't know how I'm talking about doctors, nurses in the UK that are inside our inner circle program, the book we just booked. They're doing the booking. There are doctors that have 5 children in the US, in the UK, women, some men, super duper busy people, but they're reading the book a week. They've gone through a rewiring process. They've gone through a rewiring process. And that is the process that you have to go through today. Number one, reduce the threat. Reduce the threat. Your brain avoids reading because your brain is seeing reading as a threat. Think about it. Is your brain not seeing reading as a threat? I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. Let's check your screen time. Inside that your screen time, we can find time that can finish it. Let's check your screen time. So busy, I'm so busy. This reading, it's not for everybody. It's for children, it's for that. Your brain is avoiding it because. So what should you do now? Reduce that threat. Your brain is feeling threatened every time you pick up a book. So reduce the threat. How? Do light reading. 1 page. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. See, 2 minutes may feel small, but the truth is 2 minutes is enough to reduce that threat your brain is feeling. Because every time you pick a book, you threaten your brain like that lecturer in your 300 level that came a night before exam and gave you people a 150-page book and said, if you don't read this handout, that's where my exam is coming from. And so you had to do all night. You didn't sleep. You and your classmates, you went to the library. You were hitting yourself. You did not sleep. In fact, you even put your feet in cold water, drank coffee, did a lot just so that. And that caused the sister editing course. So what would you do? You just needed to pass. Or you were in medical school and the pressure was just so much, there's nothing you could do. So knowing to you, reading has become a threat to you. So what you need to do is to reduce that threat. I need you to write this down in the comment section for me. Weightlessness builds safety. Weightlessness. Sorry about that, please. Let me get my camera is back. Weightlessness builds safety. If you can reduce the weight of the threat that your brain is feeling with this reading, you can reduce the safety. You can build safety around your reading again. You can build safety around it. To reduce the threat. That's the first step to take. That's the first step to take. Number 2, rebuild association. Rebuild association. Remember that thing that happened to you in school? Even when it was hard for you to read, you had an association of people that were doing it. You need to get yourself into an association of busy people like you that are reading. You know, when I say things like a day without reading is a wasted day, I know what I'm saying. When I say I've been able to do a book a week, that's how I live my life for years now. Truth is, if I was not in the book Rangers group, it would have been impossible. No, I did not say it would have been hard. It would have been impossible. I'm also in the book Rangers group. Like you pay for yearly, I pay yearly as well. I'm not the book Rangers group. No, no. I'm not Smart Speakers Academy. No. So I'm going to be paying to be there as well. So I'm going to be doing my own 1 book a week as well. And the beauty is we'll have a strong accountability system that you can see what I'm doing. I can see what you're doing. Don't bother about the details. We have done it. When you come inside there, you see it. You see it. But the truth is, you need to rebuild an association. Because you know what? Pleasure comes faster than pressure. So when, let me give an example. Let's say you want to walk a long journey, long journey. Just think of a very long mile kind of journey. You're walking so many kilometers away from your home. Imagine that you're walking alone. How would you feel? Let me know in the comment section. How would you feel? How would that feel? How would that journey feel? Hey, hi Choco Choco, you're here. Okay, so I think I missed the comment. Oh, so I wasn't seeing your comment all the while. I'm sorry about that. Okay, oh, there's a question here for me. I'm just seeing the comment. I apologize, please. You have test tomorrow and you need to read. You read though. Ah. About the books they have to read to start reading. Okay. So the book you need to read to start reading is to read my book while you read the way you do. You need to read the book while you read the way you do. While you read the way you do. It's my latest book, my latest guide, and that is absolutely free. So if you can hear me, just send an email. The comment is pinned. Send an email to the Smart Speakers Academy at gmail.com and you get my latest guide while you read the way you do. In that guide, you'll be able to get yourself back to reading, no matter where you are. All right. So repeat association. Pleasure rewires faster than pressure. So I was talking about, let's say you have a long kilometer journey to do, very far. You have to go somewhere very far. Imagine that you're walking alone on that journey. You know, even if you go for thinking walks every day, like I do, right? You're going on a long thinking walk. There is a distance you cannot go pleasurably alone. Going alone is good. So for me, I love to take thinking walks. I go a particular journey and I just go through that journey. However, you cannot walk long distance. Okay, let me get answers in the comment section. Is it possible to find pleasure in walking very long distances alone? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Is it possible? No. Good. Good. It's going to be hard. You cannot find pleasure. And you see, until reading becomes pleasurable, it cannot be consistent. Write it down. Until reading becomes pleasurable, it will not be consistent. Yes, you may say reading is hard, but it's because you are doing it. You've not seen people do it. You've not seen people do it and show up every day. I mean, when I look at the book Binges with, and I see the kind of work they do, no, no. It's pleasure for us. It's an addiction. Danger is an addicted person. That's become an addiction for us. We have found pleasure in it. And so we have been able to rewire our system, our reading brain. And the truth is that pleasure is faster than passion. So now that you're hearing the information about the book Binges with, jump inside. Come inside. Find your way in. Do you know the truth? If you miss this year, you have to wait till next year. I know you can't come in. You can't come in. Registration shuts down December 20th. So as I speak, we'll just have 8 days ago, or how many days ago? How many days do we have to go, please? 16 days to go. I beg your pardon. 16 days to go. So from now to December 20th, 16 days to go, and we will be done with taking in new book binges. You don't want to be outside, okay? But the truth is, one thing you need to do after you are in a place of identifying that, okay, you're struggling with your reading, there's reading trauma going on in here. Next thing you should do after reducing the threat is to rebuild association. Number three, replace the script. You see that sentence, I'm too busy, drop it today. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. I want to give you what to replace that script. Replace it with just 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes to read. Replace I'm too busy to read with I have 2 minutes to read. Write it down in the comment section. I want to see everybody write it. I have 2 minutes to read. I have 2 minutes to read. I want you to retrain your brain. Let that phrase, I'm too busy to read, leave you. Replace the script. Replace the script. It's a brain script. You're not too busy to read. Your brain has given you that script. You have internalized it. It's become a subconscious. I was reading my mentor's book today, the book Parenting Reset by Coach Wendy Logie. And I got to the place where the quote was written, until the unconscious becomes conscious, you will see what you don't want to see, and it will look like fate. So you have to consciously work on, when that quote hit me, I'm like, yeah, some people are writing. You have to get to a place where the subconscious, you consciously rewrite it. So it has become a subconscious thing for you. I'm too busy to read. This reading thing is because they're not so busy. That is why you are not conscious about your subconscious. Today, I want you, and I love it. Somebody is repeatedly writing it. Keep on writing it. I actually want your brain to internalize it. To stop saying I'm too busy to read and replace it. I have 2 minutes to read. Replace it. Replace it. Replace it. Hello, Christopher. Hi, sir. Good to have you here, sir. Thank you for joining in. Hey, Morgan. Replace it. If you know the people saying I'm too busy to read, go and share this live with them. Then come in here. Write it. Say it where you are. I have 2 minutes to read. I have 2 minutes to read. I have 2 minutes to read. Is the third way. Your brain has a script it has given to you. Until the unconscious becomes conscious, you will see life play out with you. You call it fate. You know that thing? One voice told me that I will not be able to finish this book when I bought it. Not one voice. It's an unconscious that is not conscious. Your unconscious is not conscious. So you now say, when I was buying this book, one voice told me that this book I want to buy this December now. Can I read it? Of course, that's why I didn't even read the book. And I heard it. It's your unconscious. You are not conscious about rewriting the script your brain is writing to you. You're not conscious about it. And today, that's what this life is all about. I share this life with the person that should be here. Write it. Every time you want to say, I'm too busy to read, hold yourself. Hold yourself and say, I have 2 minutes to read. Don't ever, no longer should that phrase come out from your mouth. The phrase that should come out from your mouth is, I have 2 minutes. What you should do is to actually sit down. Set your timer, just read for 2 minutes. Let me tell you the truth. Micro commitments bypass resistance. Write it down. Micro commitments. Most times we think that this consistency of a thing or this being able to discipline yourself and build resistance is a large. No, it's not something that big. Micro commitments are capable of bypassing any resistance. Anyone, name it. Micro commitments. I wanted to get to a particular shape in my life, and all I needed was 15 minutes. Micro. Somebody can be there and say, I know it's because I don't have 2 hours to be going to the gym. That's why. Hello, DIY creation. I'm shooting from Nigeria. I'm streaming from Nigeria. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You will love it being here. And all I did was just to make a micro commitment of 15 minutes daily. Today, I'm not just particularly in the shape I want, but I'm also healthy. I'm strengthened. I love it. But all I needed was to find a 15-minute window. And I can tell you, it beats the resistance. There's nothing that can stop me anymore. I'm irresistible. Micro commitments bypass resistance. So stop fighting with this resistance. Just make a micro commitment. Just make a micro commitment. Just make a micro commitment. Okay, so good to have you here. Vanisha from India. So good to have you here. All right, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You will love it here. I'm a confidence coach, and my job is to help you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. Today, we're talking about the reading trauma behind I'm too busy to read. If you've ever said I'm too busy to read, or you struggle with reading the books that you buy, then stay in here. We're having a conversation. Thank you. Now, number 4, repeat the rhythm. So now that you've established that I have 2 minutes to read and you've been able to start up a 2-minute daily reading schedule, it's simple. Just repeat it. Repeat it. Do you know why? Your brain loves patterns. You see this, you wake up, there's no schedule, there's no plan. Your brain doesn't know where you are at 9 a.m. today, and then tomorrow 9 a.m. you're somewhere else. Your brain loves patterns. Daily reading doesn't increase discipline. That's hard to take, right? Okay. Daily reading, thank you. Daily reading doesn't increase discipline. Let me explain. What it does is that it increases neurological familiarity. You need to write this down. When we talk about discipline and consistency, we're talking about neurological familiarity. And neurological familiarity is how consistency becomes automatic in such a way that the brain feels it safe. So when we say, the way I say it in the book Binger's book is a day without reading is a wasted day. That's how I say it. I say that if you're too busy to read, you're too busy. Hear it from me. Book Bingers understand this. Do you know why? Because every day you say I'm too busy to read, every day you say things like today I can't read, I'm too busy to read. What you are doing is that you are missing out on an opportunity to build a pattern for your brain, to build a neurological familiarity for your brain. Your brain thrives, your brain works on increased familiarity, neurological familiarity. That's how consistency becomes automatic. You do it for 2 minutes. That's how the word habit was formed. You know what habit is? Habit is you start doing it and then you increase it bit by bit. And then it becomes a bit too much. And then you have a habit. Who got that? Habit, HABIT. You choose to do it, and then you start doing it bit by bit, and then becomes a bit too much. Boom! You form a habit. Consistency becomes automatic when the brain feels safe. How does your brain feel safe around reading? You do it daily. You make it a pattern so that you can increase neurological familiarity. Again, write it for me in the comment section. I have 2 minutes to read. I have 2 minutes to read. I have 2 minutes to read. I have 2 minutes. See, I'm sent for design. I'm sure you're shocked. You're wondering, what is thing for reading? Jesus. What is this? What's going on? How do listen? I'm not so because this is what I'm sent to do. I don't know how to make it complex. I don't know how to make it hard. I bring it to the simplest. A 5-year-old can listen to the video, pick something and run. That's what I'm saying. That's how I was given the message, right? Now the truth is that high performers don't read more because they have more time. The hardcore truth is that the people you see, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, all the people you're seeing that you love, and everything. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, DIY creation. Thank you. All right. High performers don't read more because they have more time. No. What the truth is that they read more because they have trained their brain to do reading automatically. They have trained their brain to do reading automatically. Billionaires like Warren Buffett, billionaires like Bill Gates, billionaires like Elon Musk, who said I built the Tesla cars by books. Before you start saying, oh, they have a different kind of brain or they're different from you, just understand that the only way, or you say they have more time than you do. No, they don't. It's not true. The truth there is that they've been able to automate reading, which is something you need to start. When your brain stops craving growth, the success stops too. The success stops too. Okay, thank you, dear Christian. When your brain stops craving growth, your success stops too. That's why there's a large connection between billionaire and book page. A large one. There is no single billionaire who does not learn something new daily. Not one. The day you see one, come and tell me. Come and tell me. The day you see one. There is no single billionaire who does not learn something daily. They learn something. And the larger chunk of them will read every day. Every single day. Because the truth is, when your brain stops craving growth, your success stops. That moment and your brain stops craving growth, just know that success has stopped already for you. Don't fight your pattern. Condition it. I want to leave you with this words as I close in a few minutes. Today's life is not going to be long. Stop fighting your pattern. Condition your pattern. Condition your pattern. Your advantage is not in your schedule. Your advantage is in your neurological training. It's a training, reading every day, loving it, doing it, showing up. It's a neurological training. Training. And in my guide, which is my latest guide, I said just DM free to the Smart Speakers Academy at gmail.com. Just send an email free to the Smart Speakers Academy at gmail.com, and boom, you're going to get that guide, my latest guide, Why You Read the Way You Do. 10 ways to beat the trauma behind, the reading trauma behind I'm too busy to read, right? Your advantage is not in your schedule. So leave that schedule thing, leave that schedule conversation. But thank you, Chico. I can see when your brain stops craving growth, your success stops too. Leave that schedule thing. Oh, it's my schedule. But leave it, drop it. Your advantage is not your schedule. Your advantage is your neurological training. You rise when your brain learns to prefer books over noise. I can tell you the absolute truth. I'm a living example. You rise when your brain learns to prefer books over noise. Prefer books over noise. I hope that with what I've told you today, you have been able to see that the hack, there's a way to hack that too busy script. I've been able to give it to you, right? I want you to let your brain learn that reading is safety. Reading is safety. Because with reading trauma, your brain learns that reading is stress. So with what I've told you now, this way, saying and internalizing, I have 2 minutes to read. Saying and internalizing, I have 2 minutes to read. Your brain begins to understand that reading is safe, that learning is safe. This is the way to hack the too busy script. You don't hack it with pressure. You hack it with permission. You hack it with patterns. Hack it with patterns. There was a season where I wanted to read, but every time I picked up a book, my chest tightened. Not because I don't love learning, but because reading reminded me of old pressure, old comparison, old guilt. For me, it's actually old guilt though, because I stopped reading for years after a lot happened to me. I lost my mom, I lost my confidence, I lost interest in building capacity, right? And so it was a place of guilt for me. And every time I picked the book, I just felt like, this kept on happening. My brain wasn't resisting books. Now I know better. My brain wasn't resisting books. It was resisting the emotion attached to books. Thank you, Choco. Let your brain learn that reading is safety. But guess what? Back to my story, which I'll tie this all up with and then I'll be done. The day I stopped forcing myself and started rewiring myself, everything shifted. So the truth is, books stopped feeling heavy and reading became natural. So today is a default. My brain has finally learned that reading is safety. I'm not reading from a place of guilt. I'm not reading from a place of, you didn't finish a book in 10 years. Why are you now doing? That's not who I am. That's not who I am. Books stopped feeling heavy for me. Reading became natural. That's why I know that there's something called reading trauma. My part of my assignment is to help busy professionals get healing from that space. The Smart Speakers Academy was built to be that safe place, that healing space for you. Your brain is not your enemy. Your brain just needs a new language. And I hope that with this live today, I've been able to give you that new language. Replace I'm too busy to read with I have 2 minutes to read. I have 2 minutes to read. All right? The reading is possible. Is possible. Is possible. I want you to go with this as you live today. Your brain is not resisting books, your brain is resisting memories. Every time you pick a book and you're fighting, just know that no, it's not books. It's not the books. Your brain is resisting the past memory. Your brain is not too lazy, your brain is just too overwhelmed. It just needs a new language, like I said. Your brain doesn't become easy. Your nervous system will grow to be safe with books, with the steps I've just told you now. You don't fight inconsistency, you don't fight it. You retrain it. You retrain it. Now, if this life spoke to you, then you need to join the Book Bingers Booth. The Book Bingers Booth is the Book Bingers Booth. I just felt like somebody didn't hear me well, so I needed to pause. The Book Bingers Booth is our inner circle program at the Smart Speakers Academy. It is time for you to start building a brain that no longer avoids books. In the Book Bingers Booth, you build a neurologically supported reading habit, yeah, that can help you read a book a week without pressure all year round. It's a program that can reprogram your dopamine patterns. It will help you think faster. All right, thank you for the compliment. Thank you. All right, it will help you think faster. It will help you think clearer. It will help you think more strategically. And that's how to enter 2026 mentally superior, not mentally overwhelmed. Because truth is, smart readers aren't born. Smart readers are rewired. Smart readers are rewired. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is what we call it today. I hope that you've been able to master this one single truth, this truth that we all need to hear. That I'm too busy to read is not something you should keep blaming yourself for. It is something that your brain is running on. It's a script that your brain is running on. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be glad to hear the feedback. Let me know in the comment section. How did this go? Have you been able to find a way out? Have been able to, let me know your progress as you go on this journey. I love to see your comments in the comment section. Join the community here on YouTube. Follow us on all our social media handles at the Smart Speakers Academy at gmail.com, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and we'll have a conversation there. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. West African time. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. West African time, Saturdays, 7 p.m. West African time as well. And I will see you there. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. This is the Smart World.